Hey everyone, I'm super excited today because I finally received the headlight for the motorcycle that I will be installing. I'm also going to be installing a key switch. I have done one minor thing. I removed the orange plastic that used to be at the bottom here. Now it's white, so it's all more uniform or whatever. All right, let's get started. When I bought this headlight, it didn't come with any screws to go with the mask, and neither did the mask come with any screws for the headlight. So I went to the hardware store and bought some screws, and for the top two, this is the size I've got that fit best that I could find. And for the screw that goes here in the middle right here, that makes it so you angle it, these are the size, or this is the size of the screw, as well as the nut that's going to go in the end to tighten it so when you've chosen a good angle, and some washers as well. So I was doing something wrong when I started. Turns out I had bought the wrong switch. I bought one that was 2 cables instead of 4 cables. It just came with red and black. And it turns out that it wasn't working. It was blowing my fuses. So I figured out it was the wrong switch. So I went on and bought a 4 cable switch. And so, but even then it wasn't working. I would turn the switch and the bike would turn on, but the lights wouldn't. And then when I would turn it off, the lights would turn on, but the bike wouldn't turn on. And so I opened it up, and it turns out that like these were the original pins. And so when you would turn it on, it would disconnect the red and black, and would connect these two. So electricity was going through, but not these ones. So basically, since I had an extra one, I took it off one of these off the other one, and I drilled the hole and put it in there. So when the switch is on, there's electricity running through both of them. So with the 4 cable, in my situation, you're gonna have to do that to buy the 4 cable and then add that pin. Otherwise, it's not gonna work well, and you're just gonna have to open it up. And it's really simple, but it took me a ton of time to figure this out. But you don't have to spend the time as much as me. So now we just put this back together, put the 2 springs in the in two holes, one on each side, and then you put these little balls in, and then you just slide it in like so, and it should work now. So as you can see, now it should turn. So that's what makes the clicking noise, the springs with the balls. And so when you turn it, it should connect these 4 now at the same time, rather than one at a time and turning one off and the other one on. So, and then we just put this in the right way. It should just clip in there. So, and then you just block this off. I'm gonna slide this in like so. And then slide it on like that. And then wrap this around the cables. And that's pretty much what it will look like. So on this blue cable, you're gonna cut it and then add these connectors. Gonna plug these in like so. These two are gonna go to these red cables. So now we're gonna plug the headlight on. So this one was tricky because it only came with 2 cables, and this Tusk wiring harness comes with 3. So this white cable just plugs into the blue cable, which is the high beam. You don't use this white cable. You can, I mean, it does the same effect, but it'll just easier for me to just push all the way rather than try to play with it. So this blue cable goes in with the white, and this I did like a little cut. This will pull power from here, and so I'll just plug it in. This is the main power where the black and white cable turned on. And we'll just plug that in all the way. And that should be able to work. So if we look, and so now it works. And then if we turn off the switch, it shouldn't turn on. Neither should the ignition, and no blinkers or brake or anything. And when we turn it on again, light turns on. Blinkers go on, brake light, and ignition without a blown fuse. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I gotta put it all together. Well, not together. Now I gotta figure out how to put on the blinkers everything is put back together now. So we'll just try it out, make sure everything works well. So here's the key switch with the bracket or the holder I made for it, and then it just goes into all the electrical. And you just flip it on. The running light is on. Here's the brake. So that's the brake with the hand brake, and then here's the foot. So everything seems to be working fine. Now the left blinker. So it's working in there. The one under's working. Let's see the rear one. It's working well. Let's try the left. So from the rear, it's working good. From the side, seems to be working well. And then the front, also good. So it works pretty well. I really like how it looks. And then there's no gas, but the switch, it works. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. It's finished. I mean, all I have left is the license plate and holder where the license plate is going to go. Probably about right here, but I just have to wait because I'm gonna get a new exhaust, and then I'll probably just get the muffler first and then get the pipe later, just so the fitment, so I know the fitment is good in the back. So I think that's gonna be my next mod in the future. And then after that, all I need is the wheels. But yeah, that's all for right now. Thanks for watching.